Okay, so it is Tuesday morning. We just got a pretty fire meditate in, probably among the top 5 we've ever done. Feeling quite nice. Body feels pretty relaxed. I have this pretty good feeling heading into this poker session. Just gonna grab a coffee here quick. 1 sec. Okay, we're back. But yeah, feeling quite good. I'm going to set a timer. I think that 3 hours feels, you know what? I'll set it for 2 hours and 10 minutes here to start. And we will see how we feel. In that amount of time. I think I can just complete here. Just gonna check here. Checking this. And I think betting this. Can maybe go a little bit bigger, but I think it's probably fine. Just gonna fold here. So this is already kind of gross. I don't think I'm gonna fold yet. But he will just have his better queens. If he does have any bluffs, 5, 6, 6, 7, 9, 10, 10 jack, etc. I don't think he raises many aces, so it's gonna go check a lot. And I don't think I bet here. We just don't get called, and we'll let him bluff still. We just don't get called. We might get called by an 8, but yeah, nice. Just gonna have a better queen. I'm just gonna fold this. Got the Flopzilla here, just for these ranges over here that we are trying to kind of use when we aren't sure. Can't believe Buddy didn't bet his 2 pair there on the river. A fish here, get a fish and player 5 there. Just gonna get the mark down early as short stackers. So if they win money, then we know that they are originally short. Pretty useful, I think. Folding there. So these other tables are looking like pretty more reggy, standard types. Top 2 got some couple probably weakers. players. So yeah, just as a reminder to myself, just been like an awful lot of limp calling going on, like just like multi-way, a lot of limps. So I think just keeping my raising to kind of the stronger hands, and then maybe we can raise more in position with the more middling ones. But out of position and whatever, just going to do a lot of completing and limping behind and stuff with a lot of our range. It was burning money before by just raising too many hands when people were limping. I think it comes from just not really being aware of how my my particular hand is kind of doing against their entire limp call range. So yeah, we've slowed down on that, and it's been pretty good. Just putting ourselves in a lot less tough spots in like bigger pots with shitty hands. Just seems pretty, common sense, but anyway, here I think that I think I'm just gonna go like a half pot. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, I'm not gonna fold to this, and I honestly think I can just jam against this guy too. I'll have worse aces, and yeah, just getting her right in there, Now here, I think 5-4 might just be folding this here. Yep, that's what this says. I don't know if jamming or calling makes any difference against this guy. Yeah, I think the jam's just like perfectly fine. Fold here. I think we're gonna fold this hand. It's just a little too shitty out of position against a guy who's even a shorter stack. I mean, it's pretty close. Let's see. Let's see what this says. Big blind, cold call. See, I don't understand these fucking things at all, really. Like, this thing's saying to call jacks against button. I mean, this guy is a weaker player. I'm just gonna fold. He went the bigger size, the 3x, so. And I think we're 3-betting this in the small blind. Let's say half 50% frequency. So yeah, I like it. Let's get a little aggro here. Not aggro, but just, it's 50%. I think when, probably a weaker player, we can make that big higher end. Anyway, here I'm just going to go with third. Guy could spaz raise. We'll get value from the ace. We can make ourselves look kind of weak here and just smash the value on the turn and the thing. So it's pretty good. I mean, he'll have pocket nines. I think sevens and threes might just call because the board's not necessarily, that wet. Anyway, there's not too many draws here. I think I'm just trying to milk a worse ace, which, this seems like a pretty good bet, and then we can just bet pretty healthy. I don't want to like absolutely mash it, and then I don't know, just it'll look so scary to him. So I don't mind just going like this and then going like pretty big on river too. Just like 2/3, 3/4, and then 2/3, 3/4 again. Here I'm going to 3-bet this in position against this guy. Pretty good hand. Just really abusing the big blind versus small blind 3-bets has been, I've been told are going to make me a lot of money. You're going to open this. Here, small blind's calling range here probably like kind of fairly tight. Just gonna 1/3 here. And I think I'm just gonna call here. I don't know how many nines this guy has in it. Sorry, jacks this guy has in his range. I think we still can just bet this. Probably around this size. I like that. Folding here, checking here, and then calling here. Let's see. I don't know. Call 3-bet. Yeah, this thing's saying just to fold. Let's just fold her. Fold her up. Here we bank our 8 again. Here's 2. We have some bluffs in our range, but he might not fold a pair. I think we just bet like kind of healthy like this. I don't want to go too massive. I might just, this is pretty gross. I think I like just folding, honestly. But he's going to have a lot of aces that would probably bet here. And yeah, I don't know. We're losing the king queen and spades shit. He could already have flush. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna get out of there. Fuck it. When he bets like that size into 2 people, hand's just like, eh. My range was still like uncapped or whatever, or my, yeah, like I hadn't. No, I don't think this is. No, this is certainly not going to be a call. And here calling against a 3-bet in these spots. Fold there, fold here, and yeah, I don't think this is what, like 45% about. So yeah, I don't think we're defending this. I know we do have some pretty good backdoors, but for his size, I just think we're just not doing that great. Ace is kind of shitty because if he has ace king, then we're fucked anyway. So yeah, out of position just stinks there too. Oh, it does say against the under the gun 2x, calling 5-4 off. We're calling like way more hands. Interesting to note. I think I'm just gonna check that one, fold this one. We can get him off ace high, I think. Which is kind of what we're trying to do. We can like bet again on a bunch of cards. Let's just take it down. Pretty much what I'm looking for there. Here, I think this guy checks this board a lot. I actually might lead out. Nah. Well, I'm going to call. It's kind of gross. I don't like raising. And checks. He probably, if I check to him, probably bets a 10. I think he might not fold a 10 though. So I like just betting big. Fuck it. Here I'm going to call this hand. Here I'm going to check this hand. And here I'm going to check this back to buddy. You can just check and win here with the ace high, I think, a good amount of the time. I'm going to fold this hand here with the fish here. I don't know. This guy's I'm just going to get out of there. Tempting to call with the fish here. Being in this position, though, stinks once again. think remembering just like calling in the small blind being out of position is just gonna be fucking shit. Especially against like under the gun or MP range. Here I'm just gonna call, I think. I don't like to 3-bet and then he can jam, and Buddy here's short too, so I'm just gonna call his hand. Too many short peeps that can just go all in and pretty much have to fold, so checking. So I definitely don't like betting here. Just, yeah. And I think now I can just fold. I just don't like getting raised on the flop. Like I don't know, we can just like check and see a card and, you know, whatever. These guys could all, just not, I mean, maybe a third's all right, but I just don't see us getting all three of them folding, and like it just makes our hand, you know, I guess we can check the turn pretty nicely and then decide on river what to do. But yeah. We have to just check there and realize our equity. Holding this one, opening the ace queen here. Board's dry as fuck. And there's some cards we can actually, and I don't like check calling really. So we're gonna just do this. Here, hate getting raised if we bet. So I think we can just check actually and play pretty like, and probably just checking down to win. I think a lot of his hands would actually be suited in his calling spot here. So when he doesn't even bet actually on turn, I think I got a call now here. Yeah, which, yeah, like I think he actually probably should just bet turn. Maybe not. I guess he can like trap kind of the flush on whatever. But yeah, like I said, like, I mean, at least I'm pretty happy about the fact that we realized that his hands are all going to, a lot of them, most of them are going to be suited other than the pocket pairs with the one diamond or whatever that might be like that. But anyway, yeah, I think, who knows, is he bluffing there at what? This is awkward. Because the guys stack. Wonder if we just go all in. Like if he has like ace king, ace jack with a one club. Does have king queen that we're losing to. I think we can just call. Now we can actually probably get away. Here, I'm going to call. Yeah, now I think we can actually just fold. So pretty big size, but we have a go to the nuts, and we're going to end up stacking the guy, and that's fucking pretty fire that we just hit. I wonder if we go for a check raise here. I don't think he really bets when I could have a bunch of sixes, and he may have a river jack that'll never fold, and I like just going like probably around this. Yeah, because I'm not totally confident that he bets if I check to him. When I could just still have a 6, he might check a 10 or a jack back. So I think I like just betting and getting called as we did. So we got a river jack. Nice. Here, I think I like... just the third. Pretty great card. So he'll have like maybe like king 10, king jack, jack 10 suited. Worse suited ace-x. I think he will have ace jack, but I think our hand's a pretty good one to bet again like this. He might not even fold a queen here when I can have all those bluffs. I wonder if, he does have ace jack a decent percent of the time. I think ace queen would have raised at this point, ace king 3-bet. So really, there's just a bunch of worse aces that we get called by, and we have a bunch of bluffs. So I think we can just go pretty big. Kind of unfortunate about the, I guess I didn't, forgetting about how the board pair river now makes that queen the best one, actually. Interesting spot for me to fucking like, I wonder if somebody would ever jam there because I always have ace king and he pretty much won't. No, it's okay. Who knows, maybe we're getting called by a queen there, trying to bluff catch on all the bricks. No, the heart draw. And missed gutters. But that's not something. It's not a big part. Got some cue balls. Yeah, see, I think we just complete here. I think with ace 10, I'd probably raise. I think I could check here, actually, and then bet twice for value if he checks back here. Actually blocking some of his... see, we're blocking some of his bluffs, but then we're also blocking some of his value with the king-queen. It's pretty close. I think I'm going to call once here. What is like 10-8? 6-8. Turn diamonds. Like, I'm going to call once, and he might give up here. And on this card, yeah, his 10-8 gets there. Diamonds, brick. You can have king 10, king jack, fucking king 8, whatever, a bunch. Yeah, and I think on this card, and we, you know what, our cue balls, we actually probably could have just folded the turn when he bets. So we're actually just blocking some of his like main bluffs if he is bluffing. But yeah. Call once and, you know, maybe he'll just check slow down river on, you know, yeah. So I think it's okay to just call the one time. Accidentally showing BBs. You know what? Probably for the size he's going, betting on the turn there, maybe more weighted towards his value versus his bluffing range, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, it appears we were retarded and we kicked our power supply and shut our computer down. So now we're trying to get back. All right, we're back. I think this should work as a recording. Said we could just resume. Going to listen to some light tunage in my headphones while I play, but yeah, we'll talk out loud. I think this hand, like if this guy limp, I think our hand here is pretty good to raise. Now we just fold. Check. We can check this worse ace. People have better aces, and we'll fold right away. Here. Ugh, really tempting to call here. But he has like king 10. Oh, I don't know. Like, I think he checks a lot of hands. We just bet. If he raises, I mean, he's got queen jack in his range. If he had a rivered king, he might call it too. The 9's cool, bro. What the fuck just happened? I think that's a glitch. Sometimes you close a thing and the whole Bodog fucking thing closes down. Ugh. Something's telling me not to play. This hand, I think, is just going to be a fold. I'm going to call this for a third. The gutter. We're hitting cards today, which feels pretty good. Three, four, five, six, seven. He bets pretty big. I don't think we're going to go for no river trap thing. I think I'm just going to raise right away. 5, 6, pocket 5s, pocket 7, 6, 7 might all be our bluffs. Hearts, ace 5, ace deuce. It's a pretty fire card. It looks like it doesn't change much. I think just a clean 20 is pretty nice. You might not fold to overpair. Overpair like ace 10. If he has 2 pair somehow. And I think our size is probably just pretty good there. Pretty, yeah, like pot, polarized. Maybe we could have 2x over bet jammed and really put the pressure on. Who knows? I actually think we would maybe get called there a decent amount if we did do that. But he had a 3 and an 8. I mean, I guess he had the flush draw too, but then he banked 2 pair. Folding. Interesting spot. I mean, this is, if he had, I think he just calls his flush draws. So is he raising a 10 for value here? What are his bluffs? We don't actually block any bluffs, really. Queen 10, Jack 9. Sorry, Queen Jack, Jack 9, Queen 9. Us having the backdoor heart is okay, too. I don't think we're going to fold quite yet. What gets there now? Jack 9. I think he slows down the heart quite a bit. Jack 9 is the worry. Pocket dookies or, pocket. I think pocket dookies probably still just bets again. So now we just beat like 8-10. If he has a turn queen, we still beat. I think we just bet like half pot for value. And yeah. I don't think he bets really if we check, so I don't mind just half pot. This is fucking fire right here, this one. Oh. It's close. Real close, I think. Well, we got a nice hand to raise here. Well, definitely a check spot. That makes things interesting. I don't think I'm going. He won't fold like the fucking king of clubs or a 10 or the ace of clubs. I think we can just go like this. And this is pretty fire. If Buddy has a jack, fuck. I mean, I think he would have just bet a jack on the turn, though. I might have too, so he might not believe fucking shit at all. Wonder if I go tiny. If he has a jack, he'll raise. Maybe he won't. I can just go like, yeah, average size. If I have bluffs, I might not want to go huge, and yeah, like if we get raised, this is fucking fire. Oh baby, he's a fish. So yeah, I think yeah. I don't think there's too much worry about him having a better hand. I think he probably just has a jack. He would bet like his pocket 8s or 9s on the turn. Here I'm just going to complete. Here I'm just going to fold. But yeah. Oh, we had a straight flush. Ooh. Wow. I didn't really think about that. Honestly. My bad, maybe. I mean, I think it's no matter what, still my play is going to be the exact same. I think. I don't like getting raised here and folded off my equity because he can have like 7-8 offsuit all day. I'm just gonna check. Here I'm just gonna bet like a half pot for protection / value from their any one spade hands. Here I'm just gonna fold, I think. Now here, the club's pretty good. You just bet twice and get him to fold a pair. And just c-bet a third here. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think could even just have checked the board again. I think now for this price, our king club might be pretty good. We have potential to make a straight, and we can just navigate the river pretty well. I think we have enough equity to call here, and being in position is pretty nice. I'm gonna fold here. Anyway, so yeah, what is going on here? Yeah, I think it's all right. But he's gonna have a bunch of king or jacks in his range, like suited ones, I think, in his call range here. I think I just check and pretty much be done skis. Here I'm just gonna 1/3 or yeah, like and there's like some other hands actually I think I could check raise with there. That's not one of them, I don't think. Pretty good spot to just call here, or raising actually for protection against his overcard is pretty nice. And when he bets only a third, I think we're all right to do this. Just take her down right away. Yeah, here. Yeah, I don't think we turn our 10 into a bluff here. We'd have to mash pretty hard. Who knows? We might even be beating some shit. Ugh, what a size. I think we still have to just fold this size. I think he's going to have too many aces that are just trying to milk like this. Although, honestly, for the 1/3 on flop and then 1/3 now, like, See, if he had a 6 or a 4, he'd just check. It's like, what other hands does he have? I think he just still has other random hands that I can just... Yeah, like, it's going to be an ace there a lot. But I think for the price, like, I kind of... I don't know. Like, once I check to him on turn and then check to him on river, you might just take a random stab for... I think he goes bigger when he doesn't have a hand. No, that's the issue. Here, I'm just going to hope, like, c-bet. Get folds. The size is tiny. I stacked though. My hands just do it. I don't know. So we have some back doors, and for that size, maybe it's a mistake to fold. And I have so many other hands we can continue with there. I think with the jack of diamonds being kind of, I mean, I don't know if we call half pot here in position. Just gonna fold. You just bet like half pot here. That's obviously pretty shit. I might even just check fold here. Or do like a block bet. Yeah. I think I don't know. I don't like the block bet, actually. I think I just complicated this for myself. No, maybe not, but because I could just check fold to a bigger size if he bets, and then check. Just gonna fold. I think I probably should be going bigger on the turn too. Right, like if he has a king or ace of spades, he's never gonna fold. Should just go like 80% or something. You know, might not even fold an 8 yet at that point. And then on the river, yeah, I'm not sure. Don't really see many bluffs here. Just gonna fold. King, 2 pair, straight. A lot of stuff. Yeah, this is already pretty gross, honestly. This is pretty fucking gross, too. Can't fold this one. This one I might just fold. Ugh, you can have ace queen, ace 10. I think he checks ace queen now. Oh man, can I make a fucking, yeah, any queen there? Calling the flops fine. What bluffs do I see here? I'm blocking some of his main spade bluffs. I think I can actually just fold my hand here. You know, a bunch of suited aces that actually might just end up checking turn at some frequency. when I could just jam if I have some sort of hand. You know, he'll have ace, pretty much just like ace king or king queen. I think king queen suited is only 2 combos, but that would be in there. Here I'm just gonna call, I think. Close. I'm just gonna fold here. And then here, let's see. This is close as fuck, I think. I think I like doing that. I think I like doing this too. Even though he made it such a big size, though. Whoops. Anyway, here I think a half pot's pretty good. Yeah, this. I mean, I think this was fine. We just squeeze and fold. This didn't change much, which is pretty great. %40 looks pretty good here. Ugh, the flush getting there. Do I just check? Because like I probably don't really have many bluffs at this point left in my range if I bet. Here, this is gross. He doesn't have that many 10s, I don't think. Fuck, this is fucked. I am just gonna check. Yeah, I know he has all those better hands that are those hands that'll call. Maybe I bet and fold to jam is the play. Ugh. I don't think it'd get argued with to just have checked. I'm gonna fold this. Here, I think we just jam. Get called, hope maybe by like 8s, 9s, queens, ace, jack. He's only got just like couple combos of fucking 9-10 suited, or he'll also have like his trapped hands, but I think it's just a jam. We have bluffs, and you might call me, whatever. The fact that he hasn't snapped is pretty great. Anyway, nice, we got him. I think my thing stopped. Stopped fucking recording the hands, maybe. Come on, hold the manager. Oh no, I just wasn't scrolled all the way up. Anyway, I'm pretty. Yeah, I like the way I played this one. This one, you know, I think it could be a river bet, and then fold to jam. Let's take a peek at her again. I'm not gonna obsess really, but so yeah, buddy open calls. He's gonna have a bunch of those, you know, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s that, you know, call. because I think his flush draws would. I don't think they'd. Not really sure. Like if they jam at any like his ace x flush draw might just jam right away or something. And then here on the river, right, so pocket nines, make a boat skis. I'm gonna call this, and yeah, so pocket nines, make a boat skis, but still have like sevens, eights, jacks. But do those all call on the river? You know, if I bet like a third, they do. But at the, you know, whatever percentage of the time chance that he, like, I'm just putting money against only flushes that'll call or raise me. Like, if, I don't know, maybe it's bet like 15 or 20 bones and fold a jam. So wait, I checked. This guy leads here for a third. I think I'm just going to fold my hand right away. He let into two people. Yeah, let's mark this one. We had another hand here where I think we made just a pretty good fold on the turn. I like it. Here, I think, yeah, that one was pretty as well, but I'm just going to call. When they check, I think I can bet this for a third with my six. He raises, I'm just going to get out of there. I don't mind raising this hand in position against two limpers. I don't think Buddy would actually go crazy bluffing on the flush complete with just a one heart. Like if I can have flushes that are just trying to milk and bet small, then he probably isn't, you know, he's not going to go crazy bluffing. So I can probably pretty comfortably value bet maybe like 15 bones, like a third or half pot, and then fold to a raise. It's just, but yeah, it's just comparing how many flushes he has relative to all those hands, like, and are those hands going to call at what frequency, basically can tell us whether we want to just be kind of checking there or betting. Something we can take a look at after we're done the sesh. think I call once here when he bets a third. You can have just maybe any one spade, and we get to just check and win at river sometimes. Now we can just fold. It's been calling quite a lot of hands, at least so far in the general. Now, when he calls, I think we can actually check call. I don't like betting. He's gonna have flush draws. We can just check and try and win. So yeah, he's gonna have flushes. 5-6 suited, it's like 2 combos. I don't really see that many bluffs anymore. I think it'll make my life easier to just go a little bit bigger on the flop. I guess his bluffs would have been some like overcards. Overcards or ace X backdoor flush type shit. So you know what? I probably could have called the Riv, but I think the guy with the short stack probably, I don't know, just like check ace higher. I don't know, but. So yeah, I just think that if he had a king, he'd bet bigger. Bluffs, my bluffs are like 10 jack, queen 10, queen jack. He has those same ones. Is he calling 9 here? I don't know. Half pot seems all right. Yeah, maybe I got myself into this kind of, depending on buddy's size here, I might check raise. Just wondering if Buddy ever tries to bluff raise his we're not blocking. Maybe if he has a worse king, I think he'll just have better kings. Would he bluff raise 10 jack, queen 10? Like that's like what, a bunch of combos. Guy's a fish. I'm gonna say no. Just wait till a better opportunity to take his money. Well, king, queen, queen, jack, fucking bunch of hands. I think we just go like halfer here. Yeah, I think half pot's pretty good. He might still not fold a 10 there. I'm going to complete here. A couple fish. I mean, this guy, we don't really know yet, actually. Here, I'm just going to fold. We can probably bet. Just makes on river, you know, I don't know. Ugh, it's kind of gross. Follow through. But he's first. I'm just going to call this hand. I'm not going to bet against this guy. Just check. Hopefully, check call. Realize our equity for. And against this price, I really don't know. Out of position. Full pot. Nah. Well, maybe we're going to get on a little run good streak here. King, king, and the ace, king. Oh, buddy here's been opening lots, so that's pretty great. Oh, and buddy calls here. Oh, great spot. And maybe if buddy here calls, it'd be fire. I think I'm just going to check this hand. I hate getting raised. We can just realize our equity for, yeah, cheap. For free. Turn a spade, turn a jack, turn a 10, turn a ace, turn a king, something like that. We just, I don't know, yeah. Although, yeah, just don't like to get raised. Can we call a raise, though? Like, meh. Yeah. Well, can we call a raise here? Yeah. I might just jam. I think I'm going to go half pot. If he raises, I just jam because we'll actually be dominating some of his flush draws. Yeah, I think we're just getting her in here. Well, can we win with the ace king? No. Wow, he folded, and that's fucking fire. If he just folded like a 10 or whatever. Yeah, nice. That's where the nice thing is about, yeah, going that, like half pot size and knowing with our particular hand, if we get raised, we can actually go on with it. And then to get a fold there is pretty fire. So yeah, nice hand. I love, yeah, just jamming there rather than calling. Like, even though we're in position, it's like we're gonna have to call there and then fucking what? Just like on turn, no club, and he's just gonna jam. We're gonna fucking have to fold. It's just like pretty frequent, or common kind of like flow of kind of thought process or logic to, like, or I don't know, just like where that's like when that situation comes, send it with those flush draws or whatever. Here, ace king and 9-10, but people have like two pairs here of decent amount. I think we still just bet like a third if we get raised. This guy I'm fine with going all in. This guy, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I might just check now. I definitely hate getting raised. I think two pair raise. This is really close. Well, and that's kind of exactly what we did want to happen, is give them a free card so that this happens. Whereas before, if buddy has like, we're beating king, queen, king, jack, king. Yeah, I think I should have bet on the fucking turn. Because we're not really going to get much money on the river, like, from their worse hands. So we'll get the money from their worse hands on the turn. Can have some bluffs here. I think half pot's pretty good. Might not fold a 6, and then they got their flush draws, their gutters, straight draws. Pocket like 7s, 8s, 9s might not fold to this bet yet. Yeah, I don't like that I didn't bet the turn there. Just like bet turn, check river, always kind of get money from worse hands that'll always be calling. I think, yeah, then their two pair might have raised on the flop. Maybe not, though. So it's just like, okay, if we do get raised, it's fine to get out, but just betting and then being able to check river. Raise me. Raise me. Well, this is a pretty nice board. Buddy won't fold 10. I think I could honestly go for check raise here. Like half pot. Well, I mean, my bet was pretty small. What am I worried about in Buddy's range here? Pocket 4s, pocket 6s. I think we're okay with just doing pocket 10s even still, maybe. Does he raise a flush draw? I'm going to say no. I'm just going to call. Ugh, that's such a brick. Man, Ah, I don't think he bluffs into two people here. I don't have the ace of spades, which is nice. Okay, I haven't shown any weakness yet. Neither is Buddy here. This guy... pot odds don't fucking matter, I don't think, in this thing at all. I mean, looking at combos, like he has pocket fours, pocket sixes, probably pocket tens. Does he, 4-6 suited, couple combos? I think we're just going to fold our aces here. When he bets this strong into two people, should we give him the old nice hands? Yeah, I just don't think he, like, flush draw, like, I don't know. Unless he's a total idiot, but yeah, he just gets to win that one. Gave me the old nice hand, well played. Yeah, I think calling a flop, and then, if he just jams the turn, then we're fucking done. That was a total brick, too. But the fact that he just rips it on the total brick instantly, like, I'm not going to fold this. Yeah. Ravens in the club. Who do you think they be? Yeah, so our 7 got shafted there, and just trying to get him to fold like ace high there. We'll have our kings that probably don't even want to bet that big, and like he'll just fold to that half pot size. I don't want to risk too much. I think it's size. Two ravers in the club. Who do you think they'd be? Breaker and this bonus shake. Folded some aces. Felt good. Yeah.
Great.
No. Get busy. Get busy. Well, we hit fucking top set here, and we have the spade. I think we just bet kind of small here. Do we check? Nah. I don't think we check here. And I also think we just aren't going to get called very much here, but I don't know. Just betting if buddy has an 8 or a 3 or a fucking pocket pair or flush draw or worse set, like whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you can check, and then we'll just get somebody might rando bluff on turn. Ugh. With our particular hand, we might go for a delayed C bet, but I feel like this is going to end up just being we're done with the hand already. Here, I think we check and then maybe call. He bets here. Here, then we check. Do not better aces and yeah. Well, at that point in the hand, I could probably have any 2 cards, but yeah, I just think he has pure air, so like letting him bluff his pure air balls is what we kind of want. Rather than, yeah, like, I bet there he's always folding a lot, so. This is interesting, but he leads. Pretty sure we're just gonna raise. Having the best king, pretty much. Yeah, he's a loser. Here I'm just gonna fold. Cue balls. Well. Might be going all in with Buddy Boy there. Well, I think we're going to be going maybe like 4. Okay, what makes sense here? Just jamming flop, kind of. Or if I bet like this, he might go for the jam, and we get the jam turn anyway. So the size is going to be fire. Yeah. And then here, in position, a tiny bit deeper, kind of small size. It's pretty close. He's been 3-betting a lot, so I think we can call that one. Like, we'll stack this fucking guy, I think, if we do bink a set. So, like, almost, like, a lot of the time. So, cool with calling. There's, like, a little bit on the smaller side, too, is 3-bets, so. Anyway, here, wow, we got a pretty, like, half pot's pretty good, betting pretty quickly. Here, just gonna start betting. Yeah, and here I think and I think we get it in against his worst flush draws, or is this like is this the same spot as before? That's the question. When we can just call here, but I think since we're gonna stack his, and maybe who knows, maybe we get folds. Like stacking is better. Sorry, his worst flush draws. Here, I'm just gonna fold to this big open size. Is fish though? Probably maybe could call here. Calling this deep against Buddy here. Now we got a gutter. He's gonna have over pairs a lot. He checks, and we hit actually. Ew. I mean, what hands does he have that he checks flop with? That now on turn call, he's gonna have just like ace queen, ace king with either card being a heart. We might have to just check fold this one. Yeah, I'm pretty damn confident that this is just going to be a fold. I am now kind of thinking my turn bet really should be bigger. Probably like 75% rather than half. Right, so like what hands does he play this way? Okay, he's gonna check back like ace jack, ace queen, ace king. Pretty much I'd say like fucking all the time, just about, or like really high percentage of the time. And then, you know, all those hands. So he's going to have all those hands, and then it's like, okay, which hands are actually going to call a bet here? Is all of those with a heart. Maybe even without a heart on this. Like the here, I think I can just check this one. And yeah, so I don't know. I think going bigger, like 750 or something like that, is going to be better here. But once on the river, it's okay. Here, what would Buddy do this with? Maybe he has like 5-6, 4-5, pocket fives. Could. I'm not gonna fold quite yet. That's pretty nice. Pocket fours, pocket sevens. Here, we're losing to a boat. already. He has 8-9 as bluffs. Check call this one now once they have both called. This guy's I don't know if he's a fish or not. I'm gonna raise, and if he like, I don't know, I'm just gonna check and be done with this one. Like basically put pressure on his 4-5 or 8-9 or like 5-7, 3-5 suited, whatever. Yeah, and like now I'm pretty. I don't know. I think he just can even have worse sixes, 5-6, 8-6, or something like. We don't look like we're bluffing. If we bet and get jammed on, is he just gonna have pocket 4s and pocket 7s here? A fucking shitload. I'm gonna check and let him bluff. Pocket 5s, 4-5, like 7-8. He jams. It's pretty nasty. Yeah, I probably should just bet on the river. But if he has like 8-9, oh yeah, there you go. There's the 8-9. Letting him bluff it is pretty good. I like my turn raise. Putting pressure on those 5s or 4-5 or a 7 or 8-9. Like just we're getting value from a decent chunk of hands. And his boats won't even just like straight up jam there. I think they'll always call. So he did jam. Like we actually have a pretty decent call, I think. Unless he has like 5-3 suited in his range, but here I think it's a call actually. Just gonna complete. An 8 is pretty good. We're gonna have to lead on the straight complete. I don't know if I just fold here though. Do we have? Fuck it. Oh. Out of position. He raises me already. Well, we have equity against his already made king 10 if we bank an ace or a jack, so that's okay. But it's actually pretty gross already. So we're gonna call and just be really careful. Now we just check, I think. And when he checks to me twice like this, I think you can actually just have like Queen Jack or maybe Ace 10 or something like that. I think I'm probably pretty, and if you just go like that, and if he raises, we can just fold. Like he'll have King 10 here a fair bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I'll also have Queen Jack and like maybe like a. I don't. Yeah, I don't think he'll ever really have a worse ace, but I don't really. Yeah, maybe we just don't bet the river. Eh. We can still bluff river a bunch. Yeah, probably just check river there. Check again here. Just trying to get called by one pair. Just gonna fold, but he could have like 10 jack, ace, whatever. But yeah, once Buddy raises flop and then fucking checks turn, checks river, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm like pretty confident I can just bet for value. Some low percentage of the time that he takes his king 10 and just decides like, all right, like, ugh. I think I would, if Buddy didn't do that there, I would probably jam against this guy. Oh, oh. You make me weak. You make me weak inside. You make me weak. Few limpers. We're gonna raise the aces. Pretty sure it's a good play. Here, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. Just checking here. I'm gonna call now with the open ender. So yeah, against 3 other people, I'm just gonna pretty much be checking and folding this hand. But he auto snap checks. These guys still, we'll see. I don't think it'll go crazy with 4 people. Two flush draws out there. I think somebody would bet an ace. I might be able to actually bet these jacks and then fold river or check river. Let's go like that. Cool. I'm just gonna. It sucks to get raised. We can just check and call. Just check again. Realize equity for franc, and who knows? We might win. Yeah, nice. This might be a check fold. Ugh, half pot. That's just like right in that. Can we call spot? Just gonna fold. Maybe if he bets anything less than half, maybe actually a raise could be pretty cool. But definitely not loving it with that hand. Yeah, apparently. Like, I don't know, yeah. Maybe around like 4 or 5 or something. Just wait until he says. Ugh. 9, 10, that's 10 queen is better than me. 10 jack is better than me. I'm gonna check. Huh. Weird spot. Kinda. This queen jack gets fucked. He really only has like king heart thing on about like this. I think for his price, I have to call. Miss flush draws. I mean, can I have like ace 10 suited or something? Yeah. Pocket nines, bro. Why are you betting? I mean, I guess if I'm folding a jack, Maybe a shitty queen at some thing, maybe it's alright, but I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I think this could probably get back. I can see Buddy leading here. Yeah, that's nice. Let me just check. Opening this guy's a weaker player. Good spot to just check. I think I'd probably call any river bet here and check a win. Good spot to check, I think. He has some hands that won't fold. It's gonna go very big. Just bet 1/3. Can't really check call. Now we can just pretty much shut her down. It doesn't. This is weird. I'm just gonna call. This is fucking dumb. I think I'm just gonna fold if Buddy goes all in here. I don't think tens are doing that good against two people. This guy squeezes from the big blind. I don't know what Buddy was thinking here. Huh. I don't hate check raising this piece depending on size he stabs. I don't hate calling here. Ugh. 6, 7, 7, 8. When I check to him on turn, does he bet a king always? I'm going to say likely pretty often. What bluffs does he have? 6, 7, 7, 8 suited. She'll be there and there all the time, I think. 10, 8. Queen 10 got there. Queen Jack wouldn't bet. 10 Jack probably wouldn't bet. Ace X hearts type floats on flop. Or, yeah, like random, yeah. Kind of random backdoor flush float stuff. So, yeah, like the. Worked out that time we get the call. I think he just bets a king, usually on the turn a lot, and then he'll have all that other random gunk that floats the flop for the third, and then bets river. Ugh. This guy doesn't even hardly open at all anyway. Just gonna call. Might just go bet. Ugh, it's kind of nasty, actually. I don't hate it. We'll decide on river what to do. Like, I'll have all 8, 9 offsuit in my range. A lot of flushes. I think Buddy just can't really do much there. Just gonna check this, I think. To the big size, I'm just going to call this hand here. This guy, I think if I 3-bet, but he can jam pretty easily with his stack size. When nobody bet, I think I can get some value from a 7 or a 10 or an 8. Yeah, this is why we just called here. I wonder, I don't think, I think we just fold. Now here, I think we just check and let Buddy bluff or something. Yeah, I'm not going to fold. Yeah, ace 8, I guess, is like I call pretty quick, but. And then here, I think I'm just going to go like half pot and pretty much give up after that. Calling 5 bones here. And then now here, probably check and then get like an ace high to fold on the river, take my free card. Getting like, what am I going to get to fold here? missed flushes, ace high. I'm not trying to get an 8 to fold, but maybe like a deuce or a 3. Like kind of like, yeah, my hand, or like 9-10 or whatever. Or I mean, that I guess we just beat, but then here, ugh. Ugh. Pretty gross. Like buddy opens, I call buddy, and then now we're in a shitty spot. Maybe I could have just folded, honestly. Yeah, I think I could have just folded pre, put ourselves in a weird spot here with a fucking shitty queen. Ugh. I'm gonna make a fold with this hand. And like, if I'm gonna fold the flop on a queen, then I just need to fold that hand pre-flop, I think. Maybe a good sign to just take a break. Ski this, I think, is a check. Here, this board is so wet. I think I'm just gonna go like half pot. Seems pretty good. Here, I'm just gonna fold. In position, though, against... maybe it's not horrible. Okay. Is it a mistake to fold the flop, though? I was woke into the seat, and then I see that I was woke. Actually, I'm not really a big fan of this call. This guy hasn't raised yet, and he raised against this spot, and yeah, it's just not really that good. It's just a beat. Just a beat. 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 It's just a beat. Yeah, he's maybe never folding a pair there. Here. Done. Maybe I could have went bigger. I was like trying to get him to fold a 5 or a 6 on the king. Probably have to go like pretty big, and maybe it's all right. Just like go. Just go like a full pot.